Fears of a regulatory crackdown are fueling the latest Bitcoin sell-off. The cryptocurrency is down nearly 50% since its most recent peak. My next guest runs the first U.S. Bitcoin investment firm and has reported growth of over 20,000% since its inception in the year 2013. Joining us right now is Pantera Capital founder and CEO Dan Morehead. Dan, it's good to see you.
Thanks.
Thanks so much for joining us. So you launched the first Bitcoin fund.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. When did you do this, and tell us about the growth? That's an incredible number.
Yeah, in 2011, my brother told me about Bitcoin, and I realized it was going to really disintermediate a lot of markets. And so by 2013, we launched the first cryptocurrency fund in the U.S. And now we've launched a handful of other funds, venture funds and multi-currency funds.
When you say, I mean, it's a disruptor, obviously, I'm just trying to see, a long time ago, Jamie Dimon said it's a fraud. Now, recently, I spoke with him and he said, I'm sorry I said it. I wish I didn't say it. But do you think that Bitcoin is taking out the middleman, meaning banks? Is that one reason sort of the big banks were skeptical?
Yeah, that, you know, you've had to pay a third party to move money around the world or to do other financial transactions. With Bitcoin, you can literally do it for free instantaneously. It's like emailing money.
Okay.
Really? Well,
Wow.
20,000% performance since 2013. Why not call it quits? I mean, that's the best return I've ever had.
No, this is a multi-decade thing. It's like the internet. In the early 90s, you didn't know about Snapchat or, you know, all these new Uber-type applications. That's what Bitcoin's like. It's the final piece of the internet protocol puzzle.
Well, so that, along those lines, you know, we're hearing you could buy next season Maverick tickets with Bitcoin, and there's some other retailers that do accept Bitcoin. But the volatility in 2017, over 5 times, it's gone down 30% or more.
Yeah.
You know, we saw that move in the last couple of days. That alone kind of discredits it as a currency. So how is that going to impact its probability of, you know, displacing the U.S. dollar or others in the future?
Yeah, so it's incredibly volatile, and this is really the first time in history people complain that a currency's bad because it goes up too fast. We've had the Venezuelan bolivar and the Argentine peso and all these things go down. So Bitcoin's not great for pricing coffee right now. Like, it's not good for
Exactly.
that. But it's great for moving money across borders, for speculating, for all these use cases. And in 10 or 15 years, it's going to be good for buying a coffee.
How liquid is it?
Oh, they trade $60 billion a day. I mean, it's in a massive, massive market.
Why is it any better than other cryptocurrencies?
Oh, so that is a great point. 5, 6 years ago when we launched our fund, Bitcoin was really the only currency out there, cryptocurrency. Now there's hundreds. And I think a sensible investor should have, you know, a basket of currencies. And Bitcoin's only about 1/3 of the market now. 2/3 of the market's other currencies.
We're just getting the numbers from Morgan Stanley this morning, reporting earnings for the quarter. They reported 84 cents, which is better than the estimate of 77 on revenue of $9.5 billion. That's also better than expected. Stock's actually trading up now on this. Do you think you're going to see more large institutions get involved in Bitcoin trading? And why Bitcoin? We know that there are a lot of cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, so it's been a long evolution, and we just had the CME launch Bitcoin futures, so that credentializes the Bitcoin market. Goldman's now clearing Bitcoin futures, and I think in the next 4 or 5 months, you're going to see big Wall Street firms starting to trade Bitcoin. Once that happens, you're going to have other firms like State Street has announced they're going to custody Bitcoin, and within 18 months, I think it's going to be just a normal thing.
So what's the top point for having cryptocurrency? What's the I guess the secret special sauce of having it? Why have it?
Yeah, I mean, because you can actually just email money for free. It's really powerful, right? Like,
But why can't I just
you
do
do
that
that
now through my bank?
well, they charge you $45, right?
Okay, so it's
But you don't have the volatility. But when you
if
when
you
you
do a
transfer your
wire-
money through a bank, you don't have the currency volatility. You,
Well,
you
the
transfer
thing
a
about
dollar, or you buy, you know, pounds or whatever you're going to buy.
Right.
So if you want to send money from here to the UK, you have no idea what FX rate they're going to charge you. You have no idea how many pounds are going to pop out the other end. And it's going to take a couple days and cost you $45. With
Wow.
Bitcoin, it's instantaneous and for free.
Incredible. Dan Morehead, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us.